McKinney, my brother.
It's good, dog.
How are you? How you doing, man?
Good, bro. Chilling. Getting to it.
I ain't mad at it. So we met at LA Fitness. I think you were still working there at the time, right? Or you had just started?
Yeah, I had just started working there.
And I mean, hey, man, we've been going crazy ever since. Winning championships, going through men's leagues. But you want a different mission. You still trying to go overseas, or?
Yeah, I'm still trying to get paid for this thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm only 28.
Yeah.
So I figured if I haven't got an opportunity to get paid to play by like 30, 31, then I'll just chill.
Yeah.
Go coach, probably go train or something like that. But what people be forgetting is if you take care of your body when you 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, then it's supposed to be your prime, like physical years as a man, at least, you know what I'm saying, for your body. And I still take care of my body and stuff like that. And I can still hoop. So
yeah,
why not?
I tell people all the time, like usually, like when I see people from high school, they be like, "What you been up to?" I be like, "Hooping, working." They be like, "Hooping? You still hooping?" We only 28, bro. It's not like I'm 48 I'm going to the league. I ain't say I was going to the league, but I can still go to LA. I can still go hoop.
I can still hoop. And nowadays, it's so many other leagues popping up now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like basketball is becoming, in the States, it's becoming like it is overseas, where they just got a whole bunch of leagues. Like Ricky Davis, Ricky Davis used to be in the league. I think he coached for North. He about to start a league.
Okay.
I forget what it's called, but he about to start a league where players are getting paid. It's another league here in the States where niggas is already getting paid to hoop. So just little stuff like that. I mean, if I can get paid to hoop and chill,
why not?
Why not? I mean,
that's something you could tell, because some people, especially there was people that was probably, I don't know who that made it or not, but like I know Jalen, I know Tyus and them. So like they made it, but there's probably people with them that was hooping, that was better than they were when they was younger. That's kind of why I have a problem with the rankings. Like not rankings in high school, but like when they in fourth grade, like number one fourth grader.
Oh my!
I'll be like, bro, he might stay at 4 or 5, and everybody else is going to grow, and now his ranking is gone. I think the ranking gets to their head, but I say all that to say, there's people that was hooping that just stopped hooping now that you passed them up. And like when you tell somebody you trying to make it, you're not necessarily making it talking about the NBA.
No,
you just want to get paid.
Obviously, I'm not talking about the NBA. I'm 28. They like 19 and 18-year-old people coming into the league. I'm 28. But if I could just get the experience to get paid, you know what I'm saying, to hoop, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's not
like
nothing.
You said, if you're going to coach, at least you'll be able to have that knowledge to get it in. Because right now, if you was to go coach, you just know off your high school, college, pickup run knowledge. But if you get to that NBA, I mean, not NBA, but where you get paid for it, you get coached, you might learn a little something to bring back to the 16-year-old.
That's facts.
So when you fall in love with the game, like how old were you when you picked it up?
I'm not going to lie, bro. Football was my first. Football is still my first love.
Mm-hmm.
But I fell in love with basketball probably my 8th grade year.
Okay.
I was always like decent. I was always faster than most people. I could always dribble, and I was a little bit taller than everybody. Like you said, with the 4th graders, he might stop growing. When I was always one of the taller kids when I was younger. And then I stopped growing in like my sophomore, junior year. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But because I was taller when I was younger, I used to just blow by people. And I was dunking in 8th grade. You know, now I can't dunk. My knees, I got to get my knees. But I was dunking in 8th grade, easy. Going by people. I'm not going to say I was LeBron in it, but little rim crazy, but I'm in 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? I was the only one doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Not me. You know Mitch and Rayon in them?
Yeah.
Kenan, me. There's one more. My 8th grade year, we was at Murray. And, I mean, we wasn't dunking in games, but we would sit there. And I think Mitch was the first one. Maybe it was Kenan. They threw it, and they went and dunked it. I was like, hold on, because I didn't start playing until I was in 8th grade. I'm like, let me see if I can dunk. And I didn't dunk there, but me and my brother went, and I was like, oh, let me try it. Oh, I was like, I did one of these.
Yeah,
man. Over with in high school.
I'm thinking I'm LeBron dunking like that in 8th grade, but that's when I really fell in love with it. And I started playing around better players when I was in 8th grade. Like I got a homie named Jordan Denby, Jarvis Johnson, Delshawn Strickland. We all went to the same middle school, and I seen how they hooped and how they was nice, and I'm like, I gotta get like that. You know what I'm saying? So then I did play football my 8th grade year, and I ended up getting a concussion. And after I got a concussion, I'm just like, I'm finna hoop. I ended up not playing football in high school. Kind of look back, I kind of wish I would, but I'll say 8th grade year, that's when I fell in love with the game of basketball.
Injuries that make you stop playing your sport right there. I got a stinger. So I didn't start playing football until my freshman year, but I got a stinger my sophomore year. I looked at my friends like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna keep playing, but I am not gonna take this. If I see, I'm like Hopkins. If I catch the ball, I play receiver, and I see somebody, we gonna take this 13 yards, but we ain't about to try to fight for more.
I tried to play my sophomore year. I was on the team, and the only reason I played was because the coach said I was finna start. Right? And I understand you gotta work, you gotta put in the work, this, that, and the other. So we go 1-2 weeks through practice. I'm not with the starting unit yet. So we go to a scrimmage, and I'm killing. I get whacked. I'm talking about I go across the middle, and one of the seniors at that time, I'm only a sophomore. One of the seniors, I played slot receiver. Okay. One of the seniors, I'm doing a slant. One of the seniors come and whack me. Man, after the practice, I go to coach. I'm like, so is there any chance what's up with this starting? You still got to work. I'm gone. I'm not going to be getting hit, and I'm not starting, bro. And I play basketball, and you know that. And the only reason why I'm on the team is because you said I'm going to be starting.
Right.
I'm not going to take these hits, bro. You're tripping. Did you not see what he just did to me, bro? Did you not see what he did? Y'all tripping. Y'all can have it. Y'all can have whatever y'all want, but it ain't gonna be my presence on the team. You wasn't thinking about going
to the NFL. It was like, hey, bro, I'm not about to get beat up to go. Not especially when basketball is what you was doing. You don't want to not make it to the basketball season. That's kind of how I was too.
And I was already playing. That was my sophomore year. I tried to play football. I was already playing varsity my freshman year.
What high school did you go to?
Southwest.
Okay.
So it's just like I'm already playing varsity. I wasn't starting as a freshman, but I'm playing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I got a chance to do something this sophomore year. I'm not finna take these hits for y'all. Y'all tripping. Not if I'm not starting. You ain't got to give me the ball every time, but I'm not finna be. Nah, y'all can have it. Y'all can have it, bro.
Especially when you getting hit by people who want to go to the league. They trying to put a little more.
But and the thing is, in the football, they go the ones versus the twos and the twos versus the ones. In college, it's more even. In high school, the second tier team, them boys suck. You feel me? So getting hit by one of them is different than getting hit by the starting middle linebacker who mad because you just told him he sucked or he missed a tackle before and now he want to take it out on me. I'm not with that, bro. I'm cool. Yeah. Y'all can have it.
Hey, look, what I remember Randy Moss said, I run so fast because I don't like getting hit. Maybe when Randy Moss misquote me, it might be another wide receiver, but he was like, I run so fast because I don't like getting hit. Bro, especially if you didn't play growing up. I didn't play football, so the first time I got hit in high school, I was like, this is what it's gonna be like for the next 4 years. This might not be.
Yeah, that's crazy. I did grow up playing up football. Like I said, it was my first love. My pops actually played football. He went to North in the 90s. He played basketball and football. He could have went to the league, but he ended up schoolwork, this, that, and the other. Ended up having me at a young age. And then he ended up going to St. Cloud State, graduating. He played football up there for them.
Okay. So after high school, you ended up going to college?
Yeah, I went to college. I went to Rochester, and then I went to a D2 in North Dakota, Mayville State University.
Okay. And so when did you start getting offers? Freshman, sophomore, junior?
I would say coaches started approaching me my junior year, and it was more of like through the AAU circuit.
Yeah, I feel like that's how a lot of people were.
And then my senior year, I started getting a lot more. But the thing is, our AD was weird, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, my AD was stealing money from the school. So
listen, our AD was very weird. And if anybody from Southwest who was good at sports could tell you this, he was hiding people's letters that colleges were sending them to the school. Because you know they send it to the school, they send it to him, and then he gives it to you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If they don't have your information right away or something like that. Man, he was hiding a lot. I'm talking about football players, volleyball players, girls basketball, boys basketball. Like he just wasn't giving them to us. Weird. Like just weird.
And I know he has no answer for it. Like, why you didn't give it to him? I forgot.
Bro, we had to like go in there and like go get him. Like there was stacks of.
Like, so he wanted y'all to come get him. Like,
no, he just wasn't giving them to us. He wasn't telling us. But the thing is, like certain people used to be in there all the time, and then somebody was like, "Yeah, did you know there was a whole bunch of like athletic letters for people over there? He has a pile of them, bro." Like half the student body who played sports went in there like, "What is going on?" People start grabbing their letters and stuff like that. Like, bro, you're ripping, bro.
I would have walked in there, would have had my name on there. I would have picked it up. Would have seen your name. I would have been like, I'm gonna go ahead and take this to him. Hey, bro, you know you probably got more letters in there.
He was tripping, bro. He had a lot going on. He used to wear cargo boots and cargo shorts in the middle of the winter. Now you know something wrong with him when you do that, bro.
I can't show y'all what just happened, but wow. So when you were at the schools, was there any point where you thought you was gonna be able to? I ain't gonna say make it to the NBA, but make it to the next level, whether it was overseas.
Yeah, I always knew I was gonna go to college and hoop.
No, I'm talking about when you was in college. Were you like?
Yeah. I never thought I wasn't not going to.
I ain't mad at it.
I never thought I wasn't not going to.
Like, I could go somewhere if I want to right now. What?
I never thought I wasn't not going to. And I feel like for a lot of people, it's just getting the opportunity.
Yeah. I think a lot of, because I'm sure I know a lot of people that I see hoop, and I'm like, they could have did something. Again, it don't have to be the NBA. It could be overseas. It's a million leagues around here. Overseas they could have went to, but it just be like the certain schools they went to. Maybe they didn't get looks.
It really is like that, bro. It's like, that's why one day I do want to get into coaching, because certain coaches, they don't believe in a kid's dream. Just because you couldn't go overseas doesn't mean I couldn't, right? And just because I'm not going into the NBA don't mean I can't go get paid to hoop. That's what a lot of coaches don't be understanding.
That's how it was with Filet. Like when I first caught on the Filet, it was because of the voiceovers. But then when he started doing he wasn't trying to go to the NBA, and somebody asked him, like, "You trying to go to the NBA?" He was like, "No, I'm just trying to get paid to hoop, whether that's in Canada or whether it's
That's Europe, what I'm saying. Whatever." There's so many leagues around, bro, and it's like the NBA got the best talent, but that don't mean it's the best league as far as like the way the game is played. We could have that discussion whenever, you know what I'm saying? But it's different. People don't know. It's different styles of basketball. You know what I'm saying? And the NBA is not how they play overseas.
As you can see by Luka.
The NBA, that's not how they...
Luka been a pro since he was, 16?
Yeah, that's not how they play overseas. So it's just like, you don't got to jump, have a 45-inch vertical.
You got to be
6'9". You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got game and you get and you got the opportunity, you can go hoop anywhere. Because a lot of people suck at basketball. I'm not gonna lie, like traveling around and seeing people hoop, a lot of people aren't good at basketball. So if you are good, you are in a select few, even if you're not in the league.
We've been hooping together for like 8 years now. And we've showed up to gyms, got cool with a lot of people, and some people will come back from overseas and they'll tap us like, he's from whatever, or he plays for whatever. And me and you look at each other and go, "We about to kill dude." And then when he leaves,
got done killing him.
And when he leaves, we be like, "This is who y'all bring up here for us. We gonna keep him in this gym,
killing him." What are you talking about?
Or like you said, after we hoop, then they be like, "Hey, y'all know he played." Bro, I don't care. When we get in this court, it don't matter who in front of us.
It don't matter, bro.
I used to tell people when we was at Roseville, the LA Fitness out there before it closed. They'd be like, if LeBron walked in here, what would he do? What LeBron supposed to do? But I'm gonna do something so when he leave, y'all can't say he killed me and I didn't do nothing. I might only have 2 points.
Look,
he in the GOAT conversation. He was supposed to come in here and give us 40. But if I give him 5, I can brag on that for the rest of my life. And he's 6'8".
I want Brian to check up. I want Brian to get on me on the switch. What you think I'm gonna do? Pass the ball? No, I'm finna try to go straight at his neck.
I'm like,
try to make his ass fall.
Why Ant is my second. Him and Dame are my 2 favorite players. When Ant,
you gotta respect it.
We recording this on the day he just gave KD and them 30-something.
18 in the third quarter.
So like what? And he talking to KD. He even said KD his GOAT. But in last year he even said like when he played against Bron and them, he be trying to go at Bron. Like he want to see where he measure up. Bron walking to the gym. I don't care if he's 39 or 60. I'm trying to kill Bron.
Man, when we was actually hooping today, it was some of them high school dudes that was in there. Mm-hmm. They got to talking smack. When you left or whatever, they got to talking smack. I'm chilling or whatever. Then they really got to talking. So then I got to talking back, right? I got to talking back, and then they got to pulling the card. Bro, you're a grown man. Like, bro, you start talking to me first. And I'm like, that's 1. 2, when I was a kid, if I talk smack, I'm going to back it up. Mm-hmm. I'm going to come hoop. You're going to have to show me. I don't care how much older you are. And I never gave that an excuse because I opened my mouth.
And be honest, if they would have beat y'all,
they would have been talking crazy.
It wouldn't have mattered how old you were at that point.
Exactly. It would have
been a problem.
So that's one thing. I don't like when people be doing that.
I mean, like we played in a few men's leagues. We've got a few chips. So we've seen how we can stay level-headed. We didn't talk people out of games plenty of times. But the one I always remember is when we know some of them. But when we played against a team that had the blue on and they had the coach, it was like their uncle.
Oh, my God.
He was talking crazy. I think we missed like 3, 4 in a row.
We wasn't even talking smack at all.
And he just started, y'all trash. You two right here, y'all supposed to be who they worried about.
I'm like, oh my God. We ended up killing them.
And you know, that team, that's probably the best team we've played on. It was me, you, Kenny, Brady, Zoe. We've always went in there with a good team. But I say all that to say, like, when people talk, I feel like that takes certain people to another level. Have you always been I can't really say I've seen you start it. Instead of like me and you going against each other, we might start it with each other on some joke and stuff. But like, have you always been somebody who, when they talk, you usually not talk back because your game usually do the talking, or you just kind of always you started doing that recently? Because when I first started playing with you, there was like Jaden and then would talk, but Jaden was younger. He was trying to get under your skin because he seen other people doing it. You always been the talker? Because you and Cello remind me of each other. Y'all just, you can stay even kill. When Cello, he'll score when dude get off the court. He's still talking to him on the sideline. You kind of leave it alone.
I haven't always been the talker. I won't let you talk shit and me not say something back. Yeah. That's one. But I haven't always been like the talker. Because I used to suck when I used to get mad and talk shit. I used to, when I was younger, and I played amped up, I would be trying too hard. Once I learned how to just hoop, regardless of my emotions, then it was over with. Once I learned like in college how to hoop and still talk and stay level-headed, it was over with. Like now you see, I can get as loud as whatever, but I'm still cool because I'm gonna still come down and get these buckets, this, that, and the other. But I know most people can't do that. Yep. I know most people can't talk and still focus. Know that the focus is whatever the focus is, trying to win this game, trying to get the next bucket, trying to get the stop. You worried about what's coming out of my mouth, pause. You worried about that instead of why we are here right now. We here and we hooping. You worried about talking mess, but we here hooping. That's what I'm worried about. And I know I'm going to get buckets regardless. So.
One thing I can say is since I met you, the confidence ain't never wavered.
Oh, no, never.
So, yeah. So that, you say you feel like you always going to get buckets. That's true.
I only say that because I practice a lot, though.
Right.
Because that's I feel like you can have confidence if you practice. Like when I be talking mess to people, and I'll be like, no, I really do this. Like I be shooting when you sleep. When you sleep, I be in the gym shooting. you can't fuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I come down and do something right in their face. I really do this.
That's how I feel when people be talking about them layups. I be making me luck. I'll be like, bro, I literally go to the gym and there's been times when we go to the gym and ain't nobody there. So me, you, and Cello will sit there and practice with the little bag. We practice taking the hits. Like, I know this situation gonna come sometime when we get to a real game. So I get what you're saying on that.
That's like, I really practice. Like, I really still hoop. That's what I be trying to tell people. I be really trying to chill and not talk mess.
How many days a week you hooping now?
Bro, I hoop
almost every day.
If it's 7 days a week, probably like 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
But I be going and shooting by myself still.
Yep.
That's the thing. Like, I still be going to work on my game. You know what I'm saying? And that just really be the difference when it comes to like LA Fitness and men's leagues and stuff like that. Like, I still really go work on my game, like, because I'm still trying to do something with this, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Get paid just a little bit, just one time. Yeah, not one time, but you know what I'm saying? Just
I don't need that. I don't need the next 10 years to be under a contract. Nah. Let me go get 2 seasons under my belt so I can have something.
Like if I could get the experience to go to Canada for, I'm 28, 29, 30, 31. If I like it, 32, 33, 34, and then, you know what I'm saying?
There's people like Mike James who was in the league getting no burn.
But he go over to Europe and average 50.
And that's how I feel like Sharif's about to do. Sharif been stuck in the G League. Some situations.
That's my. That's. I'm not gonna lie. That's one of my goals. If I could get to China,
like some people be stuck in certain situations. They just need to. Like Bo is actually pretty nice. He just be stuck behind Kevin Durant, Nurkic. Like he ain't been on a team that's just been flat out trash, where he could just go hoop. Because every time one person who gonna ride for him is Shaq. Every time they bring up Wemby and they be like, "We ain't never seen this before." He'd be like, "Yes, y'all have." He over there in Phoenix. They'd be like, "Kevin Durant, no,
Bo." One of my homies, Demetrius, he went to a college in Kansas, and Bobo is out there in Kansas or whatever. And he said they used to hoop. He said Bobo used to pull up from half court and just kill. I'm talking about he used to
nice in high school. Though.
He said he used to pull up from half court every time, and that was cash. What? He's 7'5". You ain't nobody gonna block that, and I'm not guarding you 50 feet away from the ball.
Bro, I'm not. That's why when Steph and Dame first started pulling from 50, I was like, that's 2 for 4. 3 for 5. We might need to go guard that, man. NBA, who's your not GOAT, but who's your Mount Rushmore?
Mount Rushmore, no order. You got Brian, you got Mike, you got Cole. AI.
It's only 4 on that Mount Rushmore.
Oh, okay.
It's only 4. Well, you about to say 5? Who your top? Who your 5th?
I have to do my top 5.
Who your top 5?
That's my Mount Rushmore. And then if I go 5, KD.
Oh yeah.
KD.
KD's like that.
KD. I'm not gonna hate on KD. I like
KD. The hate he get for that move to Golden State to this day is weird.
I don't know why people still hate it to this day. Back then, I understand it.
And that's what I'm saying. Like back then, whatever. Y'all can be mad why it's going on. But now it's been 4 years.
It's been longer than that. He was hurt 4 years ago.
He was hurt for a year. How many he played in Brooklyn? 2?
1.5.
And then he played last year. It's
been like 5 years actually since he got hurt. Like, I mean.
And I always tell people when they talk about how mad they was, I was like, y'all can't be mad. It's not like he went there and got carried.
That's why I'm not mad. That's why
he went there and put on a show like every day.
That's why that's why I could respect it to an extent, because he went in there and was like, all right, I don't care what nobody say. Steph, you sit right here. I'm finna drive. Okay, I'm finna drive, Steph. I don't care what nobody else. And that's what he did, and that's why you gotta respect it. If he went in there and Steph averaged 30 and he averaged 25, and they still had the same amount of rings, and it was Steph who was hitting the clutch shots over LeBron and all that, then I've been like, oh no.
You came here and got carried.
Nah,
you averaged 12 points and got carried.
Nah. But
because he didn't come there and do what Harrison Barnes did. He came there and was still KD.
No, he came there and was better than he was the year before. And they had Golden State down, and didn't he win the MVP the year before? Oh, that was Steph who won it. He won the MVP 2 years before.
I can't remember the timeline, but yeah, he won. Yeah,
Steph won that year. Oh
yeah, because that was the unanimous.
Yep, that was the unanimous. But I think he won the year before. 2 years before, 2 years before, or 3 years before, something like that.
Team, I was looking at that roster when they first got together, like who was going to sacrifice, and then everybody started coming out. Like Clay was like, I ain't sacrificing nothing, and it just worked.
Clay don't have to sacrifice because he don't dribble the ball. He's not going to take away from nobody. He's not going to take away from no seconds on the clock. He's going to get it and shoot it right away. You're not going to take away from no dribbles. You're not going to take away
60 and had 4 dribbles or whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
9 dribbles.
Like, kind of make me feel bad for the way he going out.
You think he's staying there?
I think he's pressing, bro. Clay be out there like he drunk, like he drink at halftime, bro.
You know my brother. That's like people who not in the NBA. My brother is my GOAT. Like I seen him. Like his favorite player is T-Mac, so he modeled his game after T-Mac.
T-Mac was nice.
So like I ain't gonna say every move, but the moves my brother was pulling out, T-Mac was doing it, and then my brother go do it. So I'm like, I asked him like, how you feel about Golden State in that situation? He was like, said what he said about Dre, whether he should stay or go. But then he was like, if they was gonna keep Clay, they should have paid him because he said the same thing. Like he looked like he out there just forcing the issue, trying to get that contract. And now that the season's over, even he was like, I'm gonna enjoy the moment, enjoy what happened, and get ready for the next moment. Man. But now you got teams like Orlando. They talking about Orlando.
Don't let him go to LA. Listen to me. Don't let Trae Young and Klay Thompson get with LeBron James.
So you
say they might win 2 in a row.
You say Trae? Do you rather have Trae than Donovan? They said Donovan. I mean, you know, every year they say the Lakers are gonna get 4 superstars. They say DeRozan. So this year they said Zach or DeRozan is gonna split it up. Now they saying Trae, Donovan. They saying Clay.
I feel like they could have got DeRozan though. I feel like
they said. Remember, he said he came out and said he would have, but the amount of money he was gonna get playing there in Chicago was way different.
And them LA taxes hit your ass. That's crazy. They take half right away.
That's why when they won the play-in championship, they were talking about how much money they was gonna get. They was like, well, actually, it's not gonna be that much.
You getting the meal? That's $500K right away.
You ain't even see that other half right away. See that other half. But who do you? I won't say model your game at, but who do you think? Because you know who I feel. I feel like it's Jordan Poole. But who do you think your game is more compared to? Like if you ask more people who are other people, who do you think they would say?
I'm not gonna lie. Even though he's not one of my favorite players at all, because my favorite player is Brian, Steph. I'll probably say a mixture between Steph and Jordan Poole.
Because so somebody asked me why I said that. Because first they asked me and I was like, Dame. Like that's who I not model my game after, but if somebody see me play, they'd be like, oh, his favorite player is probably Dame. So then they was asking me why I said that. I told them, and then they asked me about you, and I was like, Jordan Poole. And they was like, why? I said, there's been times where we came up here and we just let him rock, and he'll dribble that mug for 24 seconds and then go get a floater.
Nah, I will.
He'll show y'all 7 moves, then he'll step back. So that's why I say Jordan Poole, because I've seen like Jordan Poole, when Steph and Clay was out, he was like,
yeah,
watch this. He put on a show, step back, 3 ball. So I've seen you do that, and I've never, you know me, if we have a problem with the way we playing that day, we can come up off that ball a little bit. You shooting too much. Next time you ain't got to shoot the contested, whatever. But there's been times I've seen you get into that mode, and I'm like, I'll be here when he ready. So that's why I say Jordan Poole. But Steph, I see the Steph when the jumper's on. Like when you're on, and I've never seen you have like a super bad day. But like when the jumper's on, I can see like you ain't even coming down dribbling too much. You might get the rebound, wave everybody off, come down one hard dribble, pull up. So I've seen that. But yeah, I always say Jordan Poole.
I can see that, yeah. I used to try to model my game after
AI
and CJ McCollum.
I can see the CJ.
Really, it was CJ. When I seen, I'm not gonna lie. I watched the Lehigh versus Duke NCAA tournament game. When I seen him kill them like that, bro, I'm talking about when I seen him kill them like that, bro. I was in the basement dribbling, doing the same. I'm like, oh my god,
man. They was in the second half. They were throwing a sink at dude, and it was no.
Bro, the way he was dribbling in between them, behind the back, step back. I'm like, who is this? I'm like, who is he? He finna be the number one pick. He need to be the number one. Who is he?
Nobody, hey, that's crazy.
I'm like, he's
besides his family, nobody thought he should have been number one.
I'm like, he is cold because I've always liked guards that was smooth, who could bop bop and then get to their spot and pull up. Like another one of my favorite players, when he was in college, was Jeremy Lamb.
Smooth was supposed to be nice.
Get to the lane, dunk on you, or he was smooth. Pull up. Shabazz Napier, same thing. You know what I'm saying?
I see a trend. You like them small guards. Like, I mean, Dame, same height as them. I always like guards who could be the number one option and the number two option. That's why if you ever noticed our way our teams are always, when I put the team together, like for the leagues, I always get us a team like Kenny. He can play on ball, off ball. Me and you can play on ball, off ball. And then like if Kenny don't show up, nothing changes between us because we can play off each other. CJ, I've seen CJ go like 5-6 games where he was the number one option, and you'd be like, yeah, he need to go play by himself when he was in Portland. Then he went to New Orleans and they had BI and Zion and them. But CJ is one of them dudes who is like, he could be the number one option or he could be the number two option.
Yeah, those are like the dudes that I kind of model my game after. And I like you said, I like the small guards, but I like the guards that could play the one or the two.
Combo.
That's like me. I don't like dribbling. I really do not like dribbling the ball up the court. I'd rather get it. I'd rather get it in the triple threat. You know what I'm saying, or something like that. I could dribble the ball up the court. I could be the point guard, but I like getting it in attack mode and being ready to shoot right away or drive. Whoop, whoop.
As many times we done won championships, even the whole season, the championship game, I've had to go. I'll be on the bench. I'll be like, no shade to him. Why is Devon bringing up Akeem? Go get the ball, bro. Go get the ball, bro.
I be trying to sneak away from that mug, bro.
Hey man, go get it.
I'm trying to catch it in my triple tag.
Hey man, I'm about to go sub so Akeem can play off the ball because right now this playing up. I left the game. We up 11. We down 4. Hey man, sub. Akeem, yeah, go ahead, go to your spot, man. I got you. That's funny. Nah, shoes. What shoes you hooping in?
I'm Nike'd out, bro. Kyrie's. That's my go-to.
You ain't gonna put on them Antas? I know you're a Nike person, but you ain't gonna put them.
I'm not gonna put. I was gonna put on the Ants until I seen the D books. I'm going to get in the D books.
You like the D books?
I like the D books, bro. And I feel like I'm gonna like them so much better when I put my foot in them. They look so comfortable.
I like the D books, but I don't like them for hooping. I mean, obviously, I ain't putting them on anyway.
I'm gonna get a couple pairs, something to wear around.
I like them as if, like, I had Najee on, and I said he should have kept hooping in the Kobe's and made it an off-court shoe. Because the first time I seen it, I was like, that's a basketball shoe. Like, it's not ugly,
but it don't look like a canvas shoe.
Yeah, it looked like a
That's why
it was an off-court shoe, and then somebody was like, I ain't got no shoes to hoop in, and they hooped in it, and it worked. And they was like, make some more colors.
But I think they're gonna make them that way.
I think so too, because he's
both.
I
think they're gonna have like colorways where it's like you're not finna poop in them, and even if you wanted to, you could, but you finna rock them with an outfit. You know what I'm saying? Or that's cool. I really like them, bro. You could really you could do a lot with them shoes. You could style them up, go somewhere nice with them.
I like them because even like Harden, that's what you could tell. That's what Harden, like after the first two, that's kind of what he was trying to do, make it an off-court, on-court.
Yep.
KD and Braun used to have. Don't even get me started on how they used to have them in high school, boy. The KD4s, the KD5, they was in the whole outfit, especially the cargos and everything. They was like the bronze 7s or 9s or something like that. They was in cargos and sweatsuits, everything
9s
with them.
Was crazy.
And it worked because, like you said, you had colorways where you can put an outfit on, you can also hoop in them. But like I don't know. Maybe because I haven't seen the Bookers in person. So that might be the problem. Like, cause I haven't seen him in person.
You know, Jack.
Yep.
He had them. He got the original ones.
Okay.
And I held them. I'm like, oh yeah, they're so light, bro. I was like, oh yeah, I'm finna go get these. I was supposed to get some today that dropped, but I thought they dropped at 9:30. They dropped at 9.
And it was
cold. I looked at 9:10 because you know I'm ready. I'm like 9:30. I'm ready. I looked at 9:10. 10.5 sold out. I said, oh my God. I said, it's been 10 minutes. On the
Nike app?
Yes. I said, it's been 10 minutes. And I said, I know it's probably 3 dudes who buy 500 pairs and finna resell them for $400.
Yep.
They 150, they finna resell them for $450.
For sure. For sure.
Nike, you gotta stop that. Nike, you need to figure out a way to stop the nonsense, Nike. Because as you
they ain't the only ones.
Nike, you feel me?
They ain't the only ones. Jordan doing the same thing. The pair of AEs I got, I didn't buy. I went to go buy a pair of AEs, thinking the same thing. Actually, I was on there on time, on the Adidas app on time. No,
I don't even be getting it. Like, and then the shoes don't come out in the stores no more. So it's like, bro, what are we doing? I'm not gonna go on go.
Maybe because he's from here. I mean, not from here, but he plays here. His AEs being
the AEs is gonna be in Minnesota because he's from Minnesota. That's for sure. But like,
you can't go in there and get no Bookers.
No, bro. What are we doing?
I ain't mad at it. So Booker, you was rocking the PGs.
Yeah, PGs.
The PGs shouldn't have, I don't know why they stopped his line. Because everybody, and just like the Kyrie's, when he did the collabs, they made sense. Like that PlayStation pack made sense. Like he wasn't just like, it's Paul George, throw him a collab. His collabs were fire.
I did rock the PGs. It was PG2s. I think it was the PG2s.
The PGs was fire. I wouldn't put no foot in them, but they was fire.
PG2 was the black with the gum bottom ones. Yeah.
Yeah, them PGs was hard. And then the only reason I knew his deal had stopped is because he started wearing the Kobe's again. And every now and then I see him in his PGs. But when I see him pull out the Kobe's, I'm like, today's not Mama Day. It's not Kobe's birthday. Like, why he got the... Then I looked it up and seen that he had his... I don't even know if it ended because I think he's still under Nike. I just don't think they dropping his motto anymore.
His signature shoe line no more. They gave it to Ja.
I think Ja, and that's why I think Ja took Kyrie's spot. Obviously, Bron and KD are the face of Nike. I can see that, yeah. But who's the face of other than that? So, like, right now, for Adidas, it would be Dame or Harden. And then you got Ant. He'll be the next in line. Donovan Mitchell's only on 6. He's next.
Dang, what about Trae Young?
I'm saying Trae, he's right. So that's why. So the reason I say KD and Bron is because they're on their way out. And then, like, even D Rose still has a shoe. So D Rose,
man, D Rose still got a shoe. He got a lifetime with it. He is. I'm not gonna lie. That's a GOAT move right there. Bro, that's GOAT. Didn't he retire?
No, he's in Memphis.
That was fake.
That was like 2 months ago.
Bro, I seen that.
Retired.
I didn't pay no attention to it. I was like, damn, D Rose, it's like that. That's all I thought about it. Like, it's like that, D Rose.
Yeah. Now he was in Memphis, but I ain't saying his injury was, but he been injury prone. So like, he could have sneezed too hard. And the way they players are dropping this year, bro, they played a game against the Lakers with like 19 people on
the Lakers almost lost. I watched the game, bro.
They needed that win.
They needed that win. They was playing around the whole game. I'm like, bro, y'all messing around. They're gonna beat y'all, bro.
Nah, Gigi's nice. The Gigi Jackson dude, he's nice. So they almost lost messing around, but he came to play for real.
No, he's nice.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
they got him one with him. Him and Ja gonna be crazy. Mm-hmm. That's what he's like. To them, he's like a 10 times better Dylan Brooks.
Oh, in their same size.
He gonna D up.
Hey, you said Dylan Brooks. I thought a D3.
They damn near play alike, bro.
Man, bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a crazy comparison. Oh my God, that is funny. That is funny because they do actually.
We got Jordan Poole. We got
That's crazy.
Dylan Brooks. We got Jeremy Grant. Vaughn's Jeremy Grant look just like dude. He's just a foot shorter.
So how you not for me to ask the questions, but how you feel about Jordan Poole? You?
I think it was a lot of pressure on him. Like everybody was so quick. As soon as he had a bad game, they was on him. Like, bro, I get it. I just came from playing behind Steph. We won a chip. Cool. I had one bad game. See, and this is why I don't like the media. Like I like the new media with like Steven Jackson and everybody who they all got their own
Teague
like Teague might have the best one. He be on there. He don't care.
Be on there cutting up. They be on there cutting up, bro.
Care, bro. And dude with the black forces
them
don't
Indiana
care,
niggas be cutting up, bro. They be on there cutting up, dog.
So I say all that to say like it's like sometimes we do the same thing to Divine. Divine can have 1 week where he's killing both leagues. Then as soon as he turn the ball over the next game, we'd be like, Akeem, go run a point.
But my thing with Divine, I don't be getting on him like he's bad. I be getting on him because like, bro, I seen you play good. Bro. So why is you playing so bad?
And then the reason because I was telling this today, I said the reason I be so mad is because when he play against us, he be trying to kill us.
That's why I be going at him because he be trying to kill me when we play against.
And then when he with us, he don't take a step back because he still shoot the same shots.
But he don't be as aggressive.
He don't go at them the way he go at us,
bro. Go at them how you be trying to kill me.
And if you notice, like there was a game this year. I want to say like the 2 games before they played Golden State, Jordan Poole didn't do nothing. They played Golden State, and he tried to kill them.
He was gonna try to kill.
And like my thing is like when people get traded and stuff, they try to go back there and make a statement like y'all shouldn't have traded me. Okay, cool. I do think if he would have stayed there, I don't know, him and Draymond would have squashed whatever nonsense they had. But I think they would have had a better season with him there than Chris Paul.
They would have had a way better season.
And that's not a knock to Chris Paul. Chris Paul coming off the bench and
he didn't even play this year.
Then you look up in the lineup they had was Draymond, Wiggins, Steph, Clay, and CP, and I'm like, this lineup looks weird.
First of all, this lineup is 6'7" max. What are you doing?
And why haven't Golden State ever went and got a big? Like it worked when y'all was winning, but now everybody in the league is huge.
It's not even that everybody in the league. It is that reason that everybody in the league is huge. But it's like, it's all skill players. You got everybody, like the Lakers. They could put out a lineup where everybody is 6'4". And then if you take Austin Reeves out and put Bron at the point guard, they could put a lineup where everybody is 6'5" to 6'6" and up. What are you doing with that, Golden State? What are you doing when you go against Denver? And their lineup, if you just take away Murray,
everybody's 6'6" and above.
Everybody on there is 6'6" and above, besides Murray. Mm-hmm. What are you doing with that?
Because the years getting big. You got KCP, Aaron Gordon, Jokic. It's like, bro, Michael Porter.
Like, what are you doing? And I feel like that's the reason why they need Clay to be better. But you know what? I just thought of something. You know what would be crazy? Paul George, Klay Thompson trade.
I did see that.
Now, PG go over there.
Because they need somebody. State. I think I've always said besides the year that they won after KD left, but like when they wasn't winning, they wasn't good. I was like, when Steph's off the court, they always talk about how they have to win the non-Steph Curry minutes. And Jordan Poole was that. Like, he would help them win. Even if they stayed even or down to or up to, he would help that. But this year, it's just Jonathan Kuminga was your second best player damn near the whole season.
They got Kuminga. I forgot about Kuminga.
Because Wiggins was hurt too. He's not there, whatever.
He just need to learn how to shoot the ball better. If he could get his game like a poor man's Paul George.
Now you know who's gonna be a poor man's Paul George, and I hate to put it on him because he said that's his GOAT. Miller.
Yeah, he's gonna be nice.
Bro, he be doing stuff out there that look just like PG.
He's gonna be nice. He needs to obviously he needs to get bigger. Muscle wise. I be looking at him, I'll be like, dang.
How tall is he?
He like 6'8".
Oh, okay.
6'9". But you can see when he be going to the lane sometimes.
He get bumped
off his spot quick. And then he like stop and pull up.
And that's why I think Ant, when he do that spin move in the paint, it don't affect him when he get touched because he's so solid. Like he get hit, he just keeps spinning.
Another thing that a thing that Ant added to his bag this year was the spin, but the drop spin. So you spin and you keep your dribble, boom, and then you drop that mud. And then he turn around and you got the whole defense in front of you. You spin off your man, you drop the ball, spin. Now he been taking off.
Bro, when he dunked on John Collins, bro.
Or he been doing the
half spin,
the slow step.
Oh, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been like, bro, when I get back, I'm about to try that. Every time I go to try it, I just keep doing the Euro.
Yeah,
because it's more natural. But that slow step, he be like,
he be slow stepping. And then go lay it out.
The first person I seen do it was Austin Reeves.
Yeah.
And then like a week later, Ant did it twice in a game. And I was like, yeah, that's Ant's. Because it's not Ant wasn't the first one to do it, but when I seen Ant do it, I was like,
that's so cold.
Oh my god! Because at first when Reeves did, I was like, did he just travel? I called my brother. Did you see the movie? No, he ain't traveled, but it did look like it. I'm like, bro, I think he traveled. I watched it on Instagram like 14 times because it just looks so awkward.
Yeah.
It just looks so awkward. If you could, because we already talked about your confidence never wavering. If you could play one superstar in the NBA and one ain't nobody in the league trash, but one person who's not the top dog, who would it be? Which one would it?
Superstar in the league. They gotta guard me, right? We gotta
guard 1-on-1, 7.
Each other. Superstar in the league. I probably want to play Steph, Jordan Poole, Kyrie.
I know the reason I asked is because somebody asked me that, and I always made the joke like, "Oh, a big, I'll try to go against like a Jokic because he's slow, whatever." But then when you start thinking about how competitive you are, like mine would be Dame because we're gonna be sitting there trying to see who can shoot the furthest.
I'm gonna try to cook one of them guards because I'm looking at them eye to eye. Like if Jokic,
I'm thinking it's gonna be not easy, but it's like he's slow. But then you get the court
arm up, and you like, hold on, wait, you not just 7 foot, dog. God damn, homie. He playing defense with his hands down. You try to quick pull up. Give me that. What you think this is?
Oh, cool, bro. So that's why I started switching it to guards like you did. Like I'll go against Dame, Ant. Because I feel like we had the same attitude. Like he's calling me, I'm right back at you.
Right at you. I feel like on some. If I were to check up with like one of them, the first couple buckets they'll be chilling. But I'm trying to go at them.
Man,
I'm talking about go at them like elbow, shoulder. You better hoop, nigga. You better show me that you in the league and you who you. You better kill me because I'm trying to kill you.
Like 3 years ago, maybe even 4, Cello was out. He calls me and goes, "Your favorite player and CJ is in the club with me." He's like, "I'm looking at him right now." I'm like, "All right, bro, whatever." He's like, "Hold on." He FaceTime me. He's telling Dame, "Hey, me and my brother bust you and CJ ass. We'll bust you and CJ." Dame's looking at him like, I was like, "No, flip the camera. Let me tell him. Come here, bust your ass." Oh, we probably get out there and hey, look, bro, I'm getting a bucket. Like,
I get home, I'm telling. It's all respect. They is who they is, and I'm going at them because I respect them so much. And I want them to.
That's why I always use Braun as an example of coming into LA. Braun, if we don't go to 100, but if we went to 100 and he got 99,
I want you to.
I get 1 point on Braun. Like if me and you on different team, you with Braun, and I get a point on you, whatever. That's whatever. But if Braun switch, man, y'all might as well go sit down, bro. This is about to be this is a one-on-one show, bro. Them Chase don't watch you, man. Come chase this because I'm about to try to get a bucket.
I'm pulling it, and this is all out of respect. I want you to respect my game how I respect your game.
And I tell people all the time, like, if he played me, I'm gonna do something. So when he get back to LA, they be like, "Bro, how was Minnesota?" Well, man, I had 99, but there was this one dude with dreads. Yeah, he hit something like me. Little step back on something. He gonna say something. He might not never talk about it again. I probably would never hear the story, but for him to say that, it would be fire.
That's what I'm saying. I just want the nigga respect. Yeah. You ain't gotta do. Just shake my hand after the game and say you nice. That's all I need
when it come to hoop. Because a lot of people get out there and just talk crazy, not knowing that I'm not trying to take this off basketball, bro. Like I said, you was trash. You said I was trash. Let's keep it at basketball, bro. It ain't gotta be more than that.
You need to be on some other stuff, bro.
Yeah, it is what it is. So you said you getting the Bookers. I gotta ask the question on camera, man. We say we playing in this tournament this summer. I got a million shoes. I know you don't really care. You don't have a bunch of hooping shoes like that. But what you gonna hoop in? Because if we doing this, might be my last one. Not last time hooping, but for that tournament, might be my last one. So I know I
Talking
might.
about the Gus?
Yeah, I might pull out the All American the McDonald's AEs. It got to be something crazy.
I don't know.
And it's gonna be
I
packed.
get some because you know what shoes I was looking up the other day that I wish you could get them, or they wasn't like $500. The Bloodlines, Brandon Jennings.
Mm-hmm.
I used to have them because when I was in high school, we was Under Armour, sponsored by Under Armour. So I had 3 pair. I had the high top pair. They was silver. Then I had 2 of the lows. I had the all black.
Lows was fire.
I had I had the all blacks with the red, and then I had the pitch black, the all out black. Them was cold.
Brandon Jennings really kind of put Under Armour on.
He
Obviously,
did.
they ain't gonna say that. They gonna say it was Steph and all them other people, but he really was like.
Steph said it though. That's why Steph and him doing that collab.
I think like for me, like you can argue with people who's your GOAT all day. My GOAT's Kobe. But then like especially people who don't hoop, when they be like, nah, the GOAT is LeBron. I be like, that's cool because it's not like I'm about to dog LeBron, it's LeBron. Right. But then when NBA players be like, my GOAT is Kobe, it'd be like, I don't care what these regular civilians say, or they say it's LeBron, they be like, I don't care what them Kobe fans say, because the NBA players are the one who had to play against them.
Right.
So like when an NBA player say like, nah, Brandon Jennings is the one who started the UA stuff, the Under Armour stuff, I know he was just kind of like, I ain't gonna get my credit from the world, but I got it from the person who they mold the UA under. So I know for a fact that it meant more to him to get that than if I say he started it.
No, yeah, that's a fact. I think Under Armour should hire Brandon Jennings to do something. He literally puts y'all on.
That's how Reebok got smart. They gave Shaq an AI.
Like he put 55 up as a rookie. He was killing Steph them first couple years. Like Steph could not rock with BJ at all.
Brandon Jennings, if he wasn't hurt, boy,
if he didn't get hurt, man.
Injuries killed a lot.
Shout out to BJ.
Man,
for real, he was
injuries killed a lot of people because Grant was supposed to be like LeBron before LeBron. They say
T-Mac,
D Rose. Like, and the worst part about the D Rose one is we never see him in his prime because he's only like year 4 or 5
when he won that. Yeah,
like rookie year, youngest MVP.
He was the youngest MVP.
Hurt.
No, it was his second year.
But no, I'm saying like when he got hurt and when he got hurt that year, he even tried to come back. But I'm talking about when he was like the one we see now who play like 3 games a season. We never see him in his prime.
He won. And he was 20, right? He was 20 because he came in when he was 18.
But there was a whole bunch of players now that come out and be like, I didn't have it, but people was getting the D Rose flu. Like they were scared to play D Rose, and he wasn't in his prime yet.
And then you go back and look at the tape, and it's a lot of. You go back and look at the YouTube tapes, and there's a lot of people who wasn't. When you see them, he not going against. I'm not saying he wasn't doing it against starting point guards, but yeah, niggas was getting scared,
bro.
Niggas was sitting. I'm the type of dude that'll go watch a game from on YouTube.
And that's how I be like now that the season's over. I get because the Olympics is about to start. I've been watching like the old Olympics, like when Kobe and Melo and it was playing.
Yeah.
So like I get into that mode sometimes too, where I'll just go watch like the 08 season because that's one of the best seasons. The 09 season, watching him go against Miami, everybody played, but it's easy to play when your whole team is you got Bosh, D Wade, and Bron. But then like if you're Charlotte, not saying Kimball was ducking, but let's say Kimball was the one catching the flu. I'm not playing against you. I ain't got no help back there. Kimball injuries too.
Yeah, Kimball. Them injuries with Kimball, they hurt him too. He had knee injuries, right? What was it?
I think them people had a whole bunch.
He should have got out of Charlotte
way before he did.
Man, Michael Jordan. I ain't even gonna get started on him when it comes to that, bro.
Who's the next superstar to get up out of where they at? They saying Trey might be up out of there. And I ain't talking about Donovan. He already left Utah. I'm talking about team that you started with. Obviously, he was drafted by Dallas. But
superstar?
Yeah.
Is Trey Young a superstar? Or is he a star? Because if we talking superstars,
all right, before you get up out of here, that's how we gonna end it. Let's figure out these superstars in, because everybody got different superstars. So obviously the superstars will be Bron, KD, Steph. Is Giannis a superstar?
Yeah.
Is AD a superstar?
Yeah, of course.
Embiid?
Yes. How many have you just named?
We said Steph, KD, Bron, Giannis, Jokic, Embiid, AD. Is those the only?
That's 7.
Is Dame a superstar?
Yeah. I only have about 10 superstars in the league.
So the next 4 I'm about to name is gonna put us at 12. Russ?
No.
Russ ain't a superstar?
Not no more.
Okay, but he was.
Yeah, of course he was. Not
James Harden?
Not anymore.
Not no more? Because he done had 2 seasons where I've been looking at him like, what's up?
No, not anymore.
PG and Kawhi?
Fuck no.
Neither one of them?
No.
So that's 8. 7, 8.
Not saying that they are not cold, but we're talking about super
upper echelon. They in a certain
we're talking about superstars. Like, obviously people go to see all of them, but we're talking about superstars, bro. Ain't nobody. Kawhi, I feel like
we can put them in the tiers. We put them in tier 1, the 7 that we just named. Like, yeah, Ron and them. So tier 2 would be who? Dame, Donovan.
No, I said Dame was in that tier 1.
Oh yeah.
Dame is a superstar.
So tier 2 would be Donovan, Trey.
Donovan, what we gonna we were going
superstars. The reason I say superstars is because when I say superstar, I'm talking about people want to be him. So like people want to be Bron, they want to play like Steph.
Put Paul George in there, if that's the case.
But I'm just saying, like when I was younger, I looked at superstars like people wanted to be like D Rose. People wanted to be like this person. Is Ja a superstar or is he a star?
He's a star.
The reason
if Ja didn't do that BS he did last year, and then he didn't get hurt this year, if he played these last 2 years, he would be a superstar. There would be no reason for him not to be. They would probably have a top seed right now.
Because everybody always talk about how, like, you have to, like, some people, the criteria always change. It has to be either you change the NBA, so it'd be like AI, Steph.
That's iconic.
But then that part wouldn't work for, like, Kobe, who was obviously a superstar, because they'd be like, he didn't change it because he was the carbon copy of MJ. So that wouldn't work for him. So that's why I don't use that one. And then they already, and I'm not knocking him, but like let him play his first few years first. And they already put Wemby in that superstar status.
Right, man. The season he played 1 season, bro.
And he put on a show. He was like he balled out, but it's just like
he balled out, but they didn't win no games.
Let him play before we put him in that. Because when Ant was going crazy and they wasn't making the playoffs, nobody was telling me he was a superstar. Now they go to the playoffs the last 2 years, and everybody like, all right.
I mean, when I think about like you said, Wemby and the whole, he was going crazy, but they only won 15, 16. Like, I'm not saying as a rookie, you're supposed to come in and say your team got 20 wins 1 year, and then the next year they're supposed to go 40. But you got to win more than 14 games. You got to have more of an impact on the game.
Especially when y'all losing to teams like Charlotte.
You only had at least 20 wins. You didn't even beat everybody in the NBA.
It's true.
You didn't even beat everybody in the NBA.
You played them more than once.
And you played everybody more than once.
See, like, it'd be hard because then you have people who played it. Like, I'm not saying Gilbert said it, but he'd be saying stuff like Jalen Green could be bigger than Brunson because people want to go see him play. Like, people want to see Brunson play. And I could be wording this wrong, but I remember him saying something along the lines of, like, Jalen Green could be a bigger star than him because women like him. People want to play like him. Like, it's like we go to LA Fitness and you see people jumping out the gym because they seen Jalen Green jump through the gym. You ain't nobody coming to do what Brunson doing. Not saying it's easy to do what he do, but I'm just saying, like, people want to play like him. And then, like, having a shoe kind of not like Jokic. He got a shoe, but it's with like 360 over there in China or 361 or whatever it's called.
Jokic has a shoe?
But it's with one of them. That's what I'm saying. It's not like with
Jokic does not mess with the USA,
it's
bro.
Not, he was with Nike until like this year.
Oh, he was with Nike?
Yeah, I was about to
say, he did not rock with nothing.
He was trying to get back to the horses, bro.
He won a championship and was gone in 48 hours, 24 hours. He went to Vegas.
He said,
and from Vegas, he
where's the parade? They said Monday. No. I got to get back to my horses. He was ready to go.
Well, but they went to Vegas and he went to wherever he was from Vegas. So I'm gonna come back for the parade.
The superstar conversation, you have those 7, 8, and then Donovan Mitchell, Trae Young, Zach LaVine used to be supposed to be in that. Then he'd be having injuries all the time. So it's like, who's the like? Let's just say all seven of them is closer to the end than the beginning.
Yeah, I think them is stars. The second tier is stars. The superstars, then it's stars.
Because I think the youngest person I named on that list was who? Jokic. I think he's younger than Embiid.
Might said AD.
I think he's younger than AD too. I think he's still in his 20s. I think AD's 30.
AD is 30.
So I could be wrong, but I think Jokic is like 28, 29.
Wait, is Jason Tatum, is he in that list?
Is he a superstar? I think he's a superstar.
He need to get out of Boston.
He ain't going nowhere, especially if they win it this year.
He's not going nowhere.
He about to sign a bigger deal than Brown.
But he needs to get out of Boston. Is a big market, and it's Boston. And this is me. This is just the way I think, bro. Boston, everybody knows Boston is very,
Yep.
They are going to save that man's legacy. Not going to let nobody beat his legacy. How is Jason Tatum not? He's 27. He's been to the conference finals. He's played 8 years. He's been to the conference finals 6 times. Who cares he hasn't won a championship yet? He's 27 years old. Brian didn't win his first one until 28.
He's not even in his prime yet.
Mike didn't win his first one until he was 28. Like, he's not even in his prime basketball years.
He's been the best player on his team like every year.
Ever since he was a rookie. The first year when he went to the conference finals.
See, that's how I feel about Dame. I ain't saying he's been to the conference, but I'm like, bro, look at the team he had. Who was he going to win that a championship in Portland with?
Nobody.
Him and CJ, like, it's hard. Like,
their best option was somebody accidentally getting hurt, and then they get their way.
You could do it in like men leagues and stuff like that with 2 guards. Like me, you could be the best 2 players
in college. You
on
could
the
do
team
that
in college or whatever. But like in the NBA, bro, like he was running into Steph, KD, Draymond, Clay,
in the NBA,
Livingston,
small guards don't win championships. That's why Steph is so much different than.
And I was just about to say
all the other ones.
When the Vegas head coach, the Aces head coach, what's her name? Oh, I'm drawing a blank. Oh my God, I feel so bad. Becky Hammond. When she said Brunson and them ain't gonna win because their best player is under 6'5" or whatever she said, like 6, whatever, he's a small guard. I was like, it makes sense because Julius Randle was hurt when she said it.
It makes perfect sense.
And I mean,
name me a small guard who was the lead of their team and won a championship. I got 2: Isaiah Thomas and Stephon Curry. There is no other ones. I mean, if you want to say Jerry West after he went 12 times and finally won, but then you know what I'm saying, he wasn't the best player when they won, was he? I don't know. I don't know.
The greatest Laker I've ever seen was Kobe. I never see it.
So
and I'm gonna tell you the truth. When people be like, "Who's your GOAT?" and I don't say MJ's my GOAT, I'll be like, "I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I don't remember him winning. I didn't start watching basketball. I was born in '95, so I didn't see him do the 3-peat. I remember him in the Wizards. He was cool, but my GOAT at that time was already like it's Kobe. Like I don't know what y'all want me to do.
See what?
So if I didn't go back and watch it. I have before, but if I don't go back and watch every game of Jordan, I ain't going back to watch Jerry West.
Yeah, that's good. I don't remember Jordan winning either. I remember watching the games though, but I don't remember like really understand what was going on. But I remember watching the game.
Like I remember watching Kobe hit the shot against Phoenix, pulling the shirt. I remember watching him get 81. I remember watching him beat Boston, Lamar throwing the ball, him chasing. I remember that. I don't remember nothing for MJ.
I also remember in the 90s, it wasn't people like Bron, KD, Steph, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Paul George, Kawhi. I mean, I can name on and on and on and on and on the level of talent of players that is in the league now that just wasn't in the league. It was 15 dominant players in the NBA
spread out,
and they was all spread out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's 32 teams. It was 30 teams in the 90s. So they added 2 teams or 1 team, something like that.
Before we get you out of here, he's not a superstar. You said he's not a superstar, so is Trey the next star to leave his original team? And if so, where's he going to end up? Because the 2 teams I've seen the last 2-3 months have been the Lakers and San Antonio.
I think Trey is going.
They're going to rock out with DeJounte? Or you think they both going to be a part of it?
I think either they both going to be gone or they're about to choose one of them. And I don't think they're going to choose Trey because he's just been there longer. So it's like, we tried it with you.
Let's see what he could do.
Let's see what somebody else could do. Let's see what get you in a different environment or something like that. I think it all depends on what Trey wants to do. Does he want to win now or does he want to win later? If he wants
That's what I be telling people, like, when they be like, Tatum, like, let me get my money let me get my money my first 8 to 10 years. I'm going to get a ring later. Only reason I say stuff like that is because he's not in the GOAT conversation. He won't be in the GOAT conversation.
They've already disqualified him from the GOAT conversation, which don't make sense. He ain't won. What if he wins 6 of the next 7 championships?
So, like, for me, it's like, if you're not going to put me in the GOAT conversation, let me get my money and go get a ring later, because no matter how many rings I win, y'all not going to say I'm a GOAT anyway.
Yeah, the GOAT conversation really, that's just, like, I hate how the discourse around that. Just because it's like, are we going to give anybody a chance to outdo these guys? Even Brian.
Yep.
Are we going to give people a chance to? I don't care about all that other. Are we going to give them a chance?
Because when you say GOAT, you just talk about one.
Talking about one person.
If I win the championship, I needed my team to help me win the championship. So, like, when I say my GOAT, because there are things I see him do in a way I like to. Well, even if somebody said, JLew, Kobe and LeBron, this is what and everything looked better, but the way I play basketball is more like Kobe.
And you gotta respect.
So I'm going with Kobe. I say that about Tatum, and it's just like, bro, let me get my money, and then when I turn 36 and I'm on my way out, I'll go sit on somebody's bench and walk out with a ring, because y'all not gonna give me the GOAT conversation anyway.
But as far as Trey, when I say, do we want to win now or do we want to win later? If you go with San Antonio,
it's gonna be rebuilding for a few years.
You probably won't be sniffing the championship until 3-4 years. If you go with LA, well, you know what's good. Right away, you know what's good. You know what's expected.
And you know what? If Bron does decide to hang it up while you're there, you still got AD.
You in LA, baby.
And you already got a signature shoe with Adidas, so that's just gonna take you through the roof.
You in LA, baby.
And you know they be signing off the court deals because, like you said, LA be taking that.
They take that bread, but you
make a lot of bread off the court.
You get so much more bread off the court being a Laker, not being in LA, because niggas gonna make money you being Clipper. Right? Like Norman Powell, he probably got some sponsorships, but he ain't got
the same if he was with
the Lakers. Austin Reeves got some shindig. He got a signature shoe. Austin Reeves. If he was playing with anybody else, he would not have that shoe. Even if he played the same way.
He'd be Alex Caruso.
I'm telling you.
It's not always green on the other side, man.
It's not.
Yeah, it's not always green.
Lakers need to damn near bring Alex back next year. He over there rotting over there in Chicago, dog.
Yeah, because I think them two about to be up out of there too. I think they would have traded Zach if he wouldn't have got hurt. Nobody was going to take that contract while he ain't going to play.
Yeah.
So when he get healthy, I think he up out of there. But they might wait to see if Zoe going to come back, because they were nice when Zoe was there.
And who?
Lonzo.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about him.
Yep.
He is hooping again, huh?
They said he was back on the court. I seen him dunk. He did a little rim grazer like he was doing in 8th grade, but
man, I hope he good, bro.
I do too. Because his brother, them ankles, I think he going to be like Steph.
He need to get out them shoes. Bro, I make fun of people who got the LaMelos. Because everybody that I see hooping LaMelos rolls their ankle. I'm talking about everybody.
He rolled his ankle.
Everybody that I see who has LaMelos rolls their, and it don't even be a bad roll. It don't even be a good roll. It be a terrible. Like they out. I'm like, bro, take them shoes off. They look like
PGs back on them. Kobe
yeah, bro. They look like they like chop come off the bottom of them when you when you
every time Melo shoe come out, it looks just like the first one. So they not upgrading that mug. It looks just like the first one. They might add like a little something to the back, a little different design, but it's the same shoe. That's how I feel about Westbrook when he was. He might still be with Jordan, but all his shoes look the same.
Well, then get out them LaMelos, y'all. They not good for your ankles. Get out them LaMelos.
Last question before we let you get up out of here. I need your GOAT at each possession. Each position.
Point guard, Steph. Two guard. Mike or Kobe, Kobe or Mike.
Hey, why are we on two guards? What's the best? Who's the third best shooting guard
ever?
Because recent, like the last year, 6 months to a year, they've been having a conversation between D Wade and Harden.
Man, it's Dwayne Wade.
That's what I said too. We ain't got to talk about the three. We already know that's Brown for you.
That's Brian at the 3. At the 4. Duncan.
I hate it.
At the 5.
I hate it.
I could have went PG. I'm not PG. I could have went KG at the 4.
I always say KG because he didn't win, man. I just watching him was nasty.
But
I'm talking about
I seen the interview that he was talking about Tim Duncan, and Tim Duncan used to. I don't think people really know how good Tim Duncan was. He used to kill. I was watching some YouTube video or something. Somebody was talking about, can Tim Duncan get 50 points? Boy, did you watch basketball? Are you stupid?
That's them like younger than us. Like we didn't see Jordan every day, but these people didn't see Kobe. They didn't see T-Mac. They didn't see Paul Pierce. They be talking about Paul Pierce like he was trash.
Look, I'm a LeBron fan, so I am not a fan of Paul Pierce. But to say he's trash is crazy. To say he's trash is absolutely crazy.
Insane.
Is insane. Is insane. That nigga used to stress me out playing when he used to play Bron in Cleveland, bro. Because he used to know no matter what that step back was coming and it was going in. No matter how good the defense was, that step back was going in. It didn't matter if it was the first quarter, third, fourth, overtime. That step back was going in. It didn't matter who was guarding him, how tough a D, foul, and one. It don't matter. It really don't matter. But then my 5, I'll probably go with.
The original Superman?
Hakeem. I go with Hakeem.
I was almost the same.
I could go with Hakeem because of the skill. Shaq was dominant, and obviously it was more of a dominant thing with him. I'm not saying he didn't have skill because Shaq did have some footwork.
His Orlando days, he would get the rebound and like Drake.
Yeah, but Hakeem killed that in the Orlando days, and he would have killed him when he was with LA too. Hakeem.
I don't know, man.
And LA Shaq
was a mission when he got to LA.
Yeah, Shaq would have been jumping and dunking on him, but Hakeem would have got him in foul trouble, would have hit him with the same and had him looking all over the place.
Yeah, our list was almost the same. I got Kobe at the 2, Ron at the 3, KG at the 4, Shaq at the 5, and Steph at my point. So, but I appreciate it, my boy.
Yeah, for sure, dog.
Y'all know what's next. Yay!